you live yet or no?
Yeah, but you can talk.
No, I was
Nobody's
telling
even
you,
on.
so if I do step out of the car, if there's an issue or any if the air does, just my number's easy. It's 215 and it's 433-2020. It's so easy.
One second, let me write it down. So 215.
433-2020.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, like I'll probably come back. I'm just saying if I do like walk,
Yes.
just in case. Like I can usually see from my phone, but if it's all make sure. But
Perfect. Thank you so much.
no problem.
All right, everybody. Nice to see you. Help Me Wholesale, episode 15. Very excited. I think that Noah is going to be on in a little bit, and I think Jordan's going to be on in a little bit, and then we'll be off to the races. So, until then, it's nice to see you. Car key. I got a haircut at 140. What the heck, So we're the gun. What's up, my
guys
guy?
in the car.
Bro, I'm in an Uber right now, and then I got a haircut at 140, so I'm gonna do this from the back of the Uber. Let's go. I'm committed. I said every Wednesday at least for the rest of the year.
I respect it.
I'm not kidding, bro.
I respect it. I love it. Where you headed?
You think I'm? What's up, my guy? Yo, that Novation's got me crying. Okay.
Man, listen, that's the tough part of Novations. But I will say that is the value that you provide to a seller as well. Like, listen, I don't know if a deal's gonna work out, but let's just say you do go fix the basement or whatever it is, and you're still gonna make money. Like, that's money that you're saving the seller from forking out and throwing out themselves,
Bro, exactly. And like, it's still like, even if they are able to fix it really quick, like it's still a huge hassle. Like, I'm more tapped in than them. I can make some calls and fix it and like get it straightened out. I think it's going to cost, someone just quoted me $4,000 to get this thing fixed in the basement. I'm nervous though, because what if I spend this $4,000, Jordan, and then it still fails the inspection? Like, maybe this guy's a schmuck.
Yeah, listen, it's definitely a possibility, and that's like the kind of the risk that you take. What would be the profit if you put $4,000 in and it passes inspection? What are you looking at?
Well, that one buyer backed out, but like I have a bunch of other offers coming in, and like this house is hot.
Yeah,
because it's so cheap, bro. So, man,
worst case scenario.
I was gonna make 25. So if I put 4 in and I sell it for the same amount, whatever, brother. Let's just say, I'm gonna round it up and I'd make 20. Whatever, that's fine. I think I'm gonna have to spend my way out. Every problem I've ever had.
Listen, I think that's a strong enough. Listen, that's a nice deal. That's a nice 20.
Yeah. Bro, I'm already eight grand out of pocket.
Right.
So like, what's another 4? Even though like I didn't want to be 8. I wanted to be like 5. But
nah, yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, was there anything else that popped up on the inspection where the inspector was like, "Oh, that's got to be fixed," or?
That's the only thing that I saw that came back. Just their issues with the basement. Apparently, someone needs to parge the basement.
I think you'd be good. Like, I think that's something I would say. Like, I'm doing mold remediation right now on one of them. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I think that's something where, one, you're making the amount you want to be making, right? Like $20K, let's just say projected strong. And if that's the only item that's showing that needs to be fixed, you should be good. Like, even if the inspector's a schmuck, like, what is he gonna say? Like, you fixed the one thing that really popped up. I think you'd be in a pretty good position.
Bro, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So fingers crossed. I'm going to spend it, bro. Shoot me. I told my lady this morning, like as soon as I got the inspection report back, I already told her, "Oh, yo, hey, sweetie, I lost $8,000, just so you know." If I come back in a green, bro, I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna look good.
Nah, yeah, I think you should be good. And again, like, what buyer was this? Was it an FHA buyer? Was it?
It was not FHA. She was like 15% down.
Okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me this is like underpriced compared to everything else. So I think
my 40 racks, bro. If you look at the listing, I did a pretty good job turning this sucker over. I'm not gonna hold it.
I think you're in a good spot for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it. What the heck?
Okay, you're 8K in already. What's 12K? What's 12K?
Bro, what's 12K? I'm way more in the red on the PPC, bro. I'm like 30 deep right now on it.
There you go. Look at that. That's a good way to look at it.
So whatever, take it. You know,
Bro.
my G, you crushing it right now or what?
Yeah, man. Fucking busy. We got a 42 piece closing tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah, we got another one closing on Friday. We had another one pushed back to Monday. But yeah, we got some good we have so much in the pipeline right now. That's like it's such a good and frustrating feeling, you know, and you're like, I just want, dude, we have one. Oh, if he signs this contract, I will drive down to Philly and give you a hug. Yeah, that's how good the deal is, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, got a lot in the pipeline, man. How are you?
You know what? So in my pipeline, as far as the juicy things closing, I was gonna have a deal close. Well, this deal was supposed to close at the end of the month, and then I have another deal that was supposed to close Friday. My Friday deal looks like next week, but that's a pretty good little piece for me. 25 piece, you know, I like that. This one, you know, we'll see when it closes, what the heck. And then I got a bunch of little tiny guys, you know, that were just like free deals.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen,
You know?
I think that those small deals are needed still, dude. I know you hate them, but they're like, you know what it is? They help build momentum, consistency, like the feeling of just like, yo, I knocked down another, and then boom, home run. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it keeps the lights on.
Yes. And also, like, for these, just for everybody else listening, like these small deals, keep in mind, I am just being myself and they're coming to me. Like, I'm not doing marketing for them. They're all from social media, and I'm just copying and pasting them into like the universe is all. So, like, whatever, bro. Like, it doesn't cost me bandwidth. If that makes sense? It's worth doing.
Yeah, that's all day.
You know?
All day. We got.
Like, I just got one yesterday, and it's 3 properties, whatever, bro. Like from one seller, whatever, bro. We're gonna make. I'll make five a house, and I didn't even do anything. And it took less. I'm gonna make 15 grand off of one lead, and it's gonna take me not. When I say 10 minutes, I mean 10 minutes. What the fuck?
Yeah, all day, bro. I mean, you do those
Receive
all day.
the text. Send out, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, dude. That's it. That's perfect, bro. That's listen, that keeps the lights on. The marketing, the deals that come from your marketing are the ones that jump you up. You know,
yes.
That's the beauty of it.
Facts, bro.
Let's see, we got some questions. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey Jordan, what is your main source for getting deals? PPC, cold calling, SMS. It's so funny because like I when you look at my numbers, you'll see like 1 week PPC, we got like 2 or 3 contracts and cold call 0. And the next week it might be 3 contracts from cold call and 1 from PPC. I would still say PPC, but like I mentioned on the last call, like our cold calling is doing really well right now. Like at the end of the year, like our return on cold calling, the investment in it is going to be through the roof. It's going to be absolutely insane. But I would say PPC. How about you, Nick? You're still head SMS.
Bro, I love my little SMS. I really, really do. I do. I love it. I wish I could just go back to PPL and make life easy, but they always steal my money, you know. So for right now, though, SMS. But again, I am the deal that was supposed to close Friday, the 25 piece. Hey, cold call.
There you go.
As everyone knows, I've recently started doing the cold call, and like I think I said the other week that I feel like it is like it's a bomb that's about to burst, like my funnel of leads, and it's slowly starting to happen, starting to convert. So I'm pleased. It's been 4 months, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes, man. That's kind of like what I have right now. I mean, we have. Oh, Noah's here.
Yeah, the boy
what's going on, fellas? How we doing?
What's up, man? We missed you.
Sorry, man. I've been busy putting out fires. You know what I mean? Like the ones in this property that they sent us the photos from 6 months ago on. Assigned it for 20 bands. Nah, it's burned down. So,
Hey, it happens, man.
it does. It does.
All of us.
Anytime that happens, man, that just means there's a really big deal on the way.
That's right. 100%.
There you go. There you go. I love to see it.
100%.
Yeah. No, I lost my car keys. So I'm in an Uber and I got a haircut at 140, 145 or whatever. So I got an Uber here and now I'm just let me buy a car for 40 minutes.
Dude, you're nuts, man.
Yeah, we go banging out these questions.
Yeah, buddy.
Did it, man. Good to see you guys.
Likewise.
Heck yeah. And Jordan, Noah, he just does cold calls. So that's his biggest John.
Yeah.
X Sports. Is it smart to invest with a VA company to jumpstart and get deals rolling? What do you think?
Noah, you want to take that?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Unless you want to spend all day cold calling yourself, man. I would absolutely pick a VA company, whatever. Pick a cold call company. Give them some money. They're going to bring you some leads, man. 100%.
Yeah, agreed. I was going to say it depends obviously on your budget, but if you have the bandwidth to hire cold callers, man, hire them out. It is much better and it's so worth it. And worth the time and energy that you would put out just sitting there, just fucking dialing and calling and calling. If you have the bandwidth, absolutely hire a VA company.
Agreed. Hire them. All right. Will Dean wants to know what our view on wholesaling is in the next 5 years, good or bad. Like this.
I like that. I think, listen, wholesaling has been around for so long, man. And I know there's a lot of fear in the market. Oh, this is going to be banned. This is going to be banned. Wholesaling will be here in 5 years. Okay. Things may change slightly. Wholesaling will be here in 5 years. Okay. Under no circumstance is there going to be a full stop on being able to go direct to seller, purchase a property, okay, and do what you want with it, whether that's handing it off to someone else in a different creative way, taking it down yourself, whatever it may be. There's always going to be some type of loophole. There's always going to be some different strategy to get a deal closed. Wholesaling will be fine. Even if you got to go get your license, it is what it is. Simple. Wholesaling will be here in 5 years.
Facts. I completely agree with you. Wholesaling is here to stay. Yeah, and I think it'll just get, other than, all right, whatever, you got to get a license in a couple states. I think it'll get easier and easier and easier. And the more restrictions that they put in place, the more opportunity there is. So I got this one lender, right? And they hit me up and they go, Nikki, spread the word. Like, we're doing funding for wholesales like crazy generously. If these kids like if they're too fucked up, worst comes to worst, we'll hold it in our names for them and we'll take the title if we have to. You know, like, people are doing a lot of stuff like to make like wholesaling a lot easier if you can't get licensed for some people. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're just like, it's just gonna get easier. That's it. Like, right now, I think is the easiest time you could ever get into wholesaling because of how much data there is out there and how many resources you have. So I think that there'll just be more and more people selling shovels, and it ain't going anywhere.
100%, man. I couldn't agree with these two more. I guess they've been in the game longer than me. I've seen it for a short period of time. But I will say, dude, there's no way people are ever going to stop buying or selling houses, man. So we might as well get involved.
Yep.
That's it. There's always going to be a way.
All right. Chris wants to know, Jordan, are you all virtual?
I am, sir. Yes, I am. My team is virtual. The deals are virtual. The closings are virtual. It's all virtual, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
And Noah, same for you.
Yeah, virtual, man. Virtual. I did have this feeling. I was like, man, maybe I should go drive and knock out like 5 properties on a route, get some walkthroughs, get some photos, but I'll just stay here. We'll just send somebody else. We'll make it happen. But yeah, all virtual, man. No need to go to these properties. You're good.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm the dork in the room that goes to these houses. It's all right.
Nah,
tell
it's
you
not,
what,
you're not a dork. Yeah,
it's gotta be a good feeling though, just knowing that certainty, that control of, hey, I'm in the property, I'm seeing it myself, I got the photos, I'll take a video of every square inch for my buyers, they'll buy a sight unseen, whatever. Just that relationship, that rapport, because stuff like what I just had happen will never happen to you. You'll know if the house is literally burned down.
Fair. Very fair. I like this. Chris also goes that SMS makes him nervous. He wants to know if we can talk him out of being nervous with SMS. Scared money doesn't make any money, you know? What the heck?
I mean, what's there to be scared about?
Oh, getting sued for sure. Litigation, but like.
I mean, do you guys know anyone that has happened to? I personally don't.
One person. They got hit with eight grand, I think it cost them.
Wow, $8,000. And they made that back from the deal they closed from that campaign. So,
Well, but they must have been doing it the wrong way or something. No, like
I have no idea.
it's gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be.
you don't gotta be nervous about nothing. Dude. No, Chris, if you're watching this podcast, you're probably not sending out so many texts that you should be worried about that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Blast it, baby.
Blast them.
Blast it.
Come on.
All right. So this guy goes, Noah, you assigned a property with old photos, assuming the buyer didn't want it anymore. What happened in that situation? Did he what's up with the EMD?
Yeah, no. So, dude, when you do multiple deals with the same buyer, you build trust, you build rapport, and I don't make all my buyers send in earnest money. So, no, there was never any earnest money transferred. It's just, oh, dude, obviously I screwed up. We screwed up big time. Sorry for wasting your time, man. Forget about it. I just erased the deal from the board, and I'm not going to deal with it.
Solid.
Now, if it's in a different neighborhood and somebody can actually, tear it down and build there, then it's a different story. Then we're saying, hey, we'll buy it for the land. We'll do it for the land. But in that situation, lower price points, it's not worth anything. No, I don't need earnest money from the buyer. If he did pay it, yeah, it'd probably be pretty fair if he got it back. So.
Fair. There we go.
Yeah. He also asked, are you just not adjusting the price of the original contract and try to sell it? I would do that if it was a deal, but it's just so far gone, it's not salvageable.
Yeah.
Some of these, you just got to let them go.
Yeah.
Sometimes. That's right.
Facts. Low-hanging fruit. If you go after the low-hanging fruit, you'll be fat and you'll be hungry. And you won't be hungry. All right. Question. Will Dean's asking a good question here. So how do y'all go about getting photos for these houses if you're all virtually?
For us, and I mentioned it a few times. I think there's so many ways, by the way. Like back in 2020, this probably still works. It was kind of crazy, but this is what I was doing. I made a post, and this is in Jersey, Nick. I made a post on Craigslist, like, hey, need runners for properties, willing to pay like $20 per run. Got to just go take pictures, this and that. When I tell you, we had 150 something people reach out to us. We wound up having like a property runners Rolodex all over Jersey. So we stored them in our CRM, and depending on where the property was, we would reach out to them and they would go for us. Like it's just super simple. Like a one-time, like $20. We had them send their ID just to make sure they weren't like a serial killer, all that good shit, and that was it. Very simple. But now, we just utilize agents, right? Like I've said, like everyone, or I wouldn't say everyone, but easy to find an agent that works for Keller Williams or Douglas Elliman or Compass or something like that. They all have nationwide networks. Right. So all you have to do is and build a relationship with one. And that could be, maybe you paying them to start, maybe you offering to pay their MLS fees, whatever it may be, to give them some type of value as well. Letting them know that if it's a novation, you'll list it with them. If it's a cash deal, you'll give them the opportunity to bring a buyer, something to give them value first. But we have the agents go check them out, take pictures for us, give us a description, give us comps and all that good stuff. So we just right now we utilize agents heavily, and we never pay for boots on the ground ever. I don't remember the last time I did.
Yo, that's a big hack. I like that a lot. That's really cool. Very cost efficient, good for relationship building with these people is good.
Big time. Yep.
Yeah. Are people cool with $20 a run, man?
Oh, now I'm not sure.
No,
and these are the
right.
people off Craigslist. The people off Craigslist, they were probably a little loopy, but they were cool with it. Yeah, they were cool with it.
I grab my phone. I'm making this post right now. That's a really good idea. But
Really?
if I say $20, like,
It might have to be 50 to 75.
You better hit that sucker to 50 now.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. Okay. Good call.
You know what?
I would say that's a really good idea.
It's a great idea. I've used investor boots a good amount, but if you have a budget that's small or no budget, you can't use them. It's 180
Wow. 180 for what?
for them to go take photos, take a video, walk through this and that.
For one viewing of a property? For one property?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Holy shit.
But I don't have to talk to anyone. I don't have to spend any time on dick. You know, I don't got to worry about some loser for $20 is going to do. Like, man, I'd pay $180 to deal with no losers. I'm fine with that. You know, I don't want to take the loser risk.
Yeah.
Is that terrible to say?
No. It was
No,
definitely
makes
a
sense.
concern for me. Like I'm having these motherfuckers send their IDs. Like, I hope this guy is not a crackhead or you know what I mean. Like, I'm worried about
You
them
had stress, I'm sure.
robbing them or something. Thank God everyone was normal, which is the most case. But it was a concern for sure. Yeah.
Fair. I want to bypass. I'll pay money for to solve that.
I feel that.
Heck yeah. No, haven't you just been having the seller send you the photos or something like that?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah,
I mean, it
they're
works a good bit of the time, but then have 6 months old, totally different house. Yeah, I mean, that's it's been okay. But
that's the first time that happened though, and you've done it so many times. Don't change the thing.
No, but I would because they like to take their time then, which pushes. Yeah, obviously we still have time to dispo because of the way the contract's written, but I'm not trying to wait any longer. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, sellers send photos. Sometimes you'll buyers. If you got buyers that you trust, and they're like, "Hey, I'll come walk and I'll send you photos." Perfect. That's really the biggest thing with me is buyers will send photos if sellers haven't. So here's what you tell them is, hey, if you want to buy it, perfect. Come at asking price. Don't worry about photos. If you don't want to buy it, or if you're below asking price, at least give me some photos.
Yeah. Fair.
So.
All right. Well, how do you become better on the phones while doing the discovery call without seeming sketchy? I think just do more calls. The more calls you do, the less sketchy you'll sound, and eventually you'll sound tip top.
And I think people have to remember too, like, dude, it's a conversation with another human. You're not talking to the fucking president or something like that. Just be yourself. It's literally just a conversation. You're calling just to be like, hey, listen, I'm interested in purchasing your house. I want to get some information about the property, and just ask questions. That's it. Like, don't be a robot. You know how to. Everyone on this call knows how to speak to another human. Has had a conversation. It's as simple as that.
Why would you feel sketchy? What are you doing that's sketchy over there? Stacks.
Thank you.
Just come on, brother. Just talk to the people, man. You're just, hey, this is Stacks. I'm calling you to make you an offer. That's that, bro.
Good. What's the worst that's going to happen? And I like what Jordan said. You're just talking to them. You've been talking your whole life. Don't build it up into something that it's not. Just, do you want to sell the house? Yes or no? And how much do you want? It's not that complicated.
Yep. No, it's good stuff. Yeah. How do you get better on the phones without seeming sketchy, man? You just got to have confidence in what you're doing. You got to have conviction in what you're doing. If you're coming out here to serve people, you're going to be good. If you're coming out here to rob people, you're going to seem sketchy.
I like that. Someone goes, you guys have any Egyptians that you trust? Yo, Egypt getting that reputation now.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with Egyptians, man.
I think they're talking about VA callers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Specifically Egyptians. Dial Master Solutions. They're the
Bro,
top
whoa, chill with that name because we got to talk to this bull. I got to
All
talk to this bull Abraham and see what we can do. Or you talk to him. We got to get some affiliate thing going on with him.
Okay. Yeah, he hadn't sent me an affiliate link yet, man.
Now, yeah, we got to square that away. Jordan, oh man, I'm getting 2 leads a day per caller. I'm getting 8 leads a day every day from this cold call company.
So
I'm so happy.
It's funny. I hit up Noah. I don't know, Noah. When did I hit you up? Like Thursday of last?
Yeah, a few days back.
Yeah, something like that. And I told him because I'm on our last call. I asked Noah. I said, "Oh, so you're split testing basically 2 companies?" And I thought, I'm like, "Shit, maybe I should try that." So I'm gonna get 3 callers from Noah's guy as well.
Yo, let's go, fellas.
Let's get it, man. Come on.
Maybe he'll sponsor this live.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Come on, man. I already told him. I said, "Hey, man, like, I'm talking about you online, and there's a lot of people that wanna work with you. So, how can I get some equity? I could be a part owner.
Or he white label his service or something. We can figure this out.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man.
But Jordan, you haven't started with them yet?
I haven't started yet. I think we're gonna start sometime, if not next week, the week after.
Yeah,
bro, I couldn't be happier. What the heck? I'm getting 8 leads a day. Why would I complain?
That's why we were like, dude, what? You were getting 5 leads this week total or some shit? I thought
I was averaging half a lead per caller a day. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what? Out of these 8 leads, some of them don't want to. A lot of them don't want to sell. But like, whatever. When I was buying PPL leads, most of them didn't want to sell. So I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right, bro.
Let's go.
What do we got?
All right, here we go. For SMS, my numbers are out of Rhode Island, but I want to target 5-7 states. Does it help if my number is local to that market, or does it not matter? Make that shit local, my boy.
Yeah, that matters.
To a degree, but like if the states are right next to you, you'll be all right. If you're targeting like Mass, New Hampshire, like if you're targeting New England, you're cool. If you're targeting outside New England, you better switch your numbers up. Like I have a Philly number, but I'm targeting PA, Jersey, and Delaware. So like no one cares.
Yep.
But if I'm in Ohio and I get a text from Oregon or California, it does not hold as much weight as if I get another one that's local.
Truth.
There we go. Tim Stover. Shout out Tim Stover in the chat. Bro, I don't think you would know Tim Stover, but Jordan, you may know Tim Stover just because he's been around a lot. Historically just a PA guy. But in the greater Philly area, though, big time players. Tim, great to have you. Tim's a beast.
What's up, Tim? Is Tim an investor as well? A realtor?
Big time wholesaler.
Nice.
Yeah, he ran George Beatty's spot for a while, and now he's got his own company. He's got his own company for a grip now. Beast.
Awesome. Love it.
What's some habits that someone has to embody to become a successful wholesaler?
Willing to get punched in the face every single day over and over. That's it. I think just accepting that you're going to fail. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, all of us fail more than we succeed every single day. We get told no more. We get hung up on, whatever it may be. I think that just the consistency and the persistence of a person to just push through that. If you do that, you'll be good, dude. That's it. The numbers work themselves out. Deals will come your way.
Facts.
100%. I'll give you 3 specific things that you cannot be. Number 1 is complacent. You cannot, because you get a property under contract, you got a deal assigned, waiting, pending to close. I remember early on, it was like I would just sit there and wait for it to close. But you just can't get complacent, man. You have to know, hey, I got a deal locked up. I'm putting it into Dispo. We're looking for the next one. You just can never be satisfied where you're at. You also can never have fear. Fear is something is going to hold you back in every single aspect of your life, specifically in this game. Because, like Jordan said, I mean, sound like a broken record. You're going to fail so much more than you succeed. And I don't even remember number 3, but that's enough. I guess just don't do those things, and you will put yourself in a good position.
I like this. That's great advice, fellas. And I don't have much different to say. I really, really don't. I don't have much different. Like, you got to believe in yourself. Number 1. Number 2, I love what you said, where you can't just like get a deal locked up and then pump the brakes until it closes. Every deal you have that you get, like, all right, on to the next one. It's not real till it's in your bank account. No one wants an up and down business. If you have an up and down business, look, you're not going to last. So you need consistency in order to have that. Like, what have you done for me lately, my boy? That's it. If you have that mentality with yourself, you're going to succeed. So you don't want to be that guy that gets a little crop of deals and then they close and they have to go find a new crop of deals. You just want consistency in your life. So
Perfect, man.
believe in yourself. Don't be a bitch. Don't give up. Keep it ripping.
Boom.
Consistency, man. Let's go. Discipline.
Do you guys suggest for me to go all in on SMS? I suggest for you to go all in on something. Just pick one thing, go all in and exhaust it. Whether that be SMS, whether that be cold call, whether that be agent outreach. You're probably not doing PPC, so don't worry about that.
Agreed. I don't got nothing to add to that. That was perfect. As long as you're going all in at something, you'll be good.
All in, man.
Tim Stover, $225 in fees settling this week.
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
Beast.
There we go.
Tim, you never texted me back. Come on my pod. If you don't, you're a dork. Need someone to put him on the text game. I need you to stay off the text game because you're going to take off this.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, Tim. Come on.
All right. Will goes, is Investor Boots fast or do you have to wait a week for pictures? Nah, Pops. They can come within 24 hours. That's why I use them. They can come quick and you're going to get the photos quick. That's why I use them.
Nice.
And if there's an issue with the person that goes out, it's not your problem. Investor Boots will deal with it for you so you can free up all your bandwidth.
Hey, what podcast is this?
Right here, this one that we're doing right now is a weekly one that we do every Wednesday. It's live, and it's called Help Me Wholesale. This is episode number 15.
Number 15. So crazy already,
How
right?
fire is that?
15.
Yeah, that went quick, huh?
Right?
Holy shit.
That's cool as heck.
That's nuts.
We're here to help you guys close more wholesale deals.
Facts.
Ask any question you got. We'll answer it to the best of our knowledge and ability. We all three have different businesses, different models even. Yeah, but it's you'll notice that the principles stay the same, and that's the cool thing. So
India, wow.
Peace.
India, nice.
hey, global baby. Come on.
Nice.
There you go.
Decent.
Yes. If you're at home thinking, man, I wish I had somebody to help me wholesale. Yeah, you do, baby. Right here. Let's go. I love that.
All right, Nick, Jordan, what are you guys? I got a question for you. What are you guys seeing? What's clicking right now? What's going well for you? Where are you guys really thriving?
For me, like I was saying recently, I mean, cold calling has been crushing. The combination, and I always speak about this, the combination of inbound and outbound, if like it's done correctly, especially when it's clicking at the same time, because again, I tweeted this too, like people think PPC is magic. It's not, like there's bad months with PPC. There's great months with PPC. Same thing as any other marketing channel. But when they find themselves clicking at the right time, and then you're offering cash and novation, it gets real dangerous. So I think like this month, I think we have eight deals already. And I think with the pipeline we have right now, I mean, I would be pretty disappointed if we don't get to somewhere between 13 to 15 like strong, solid deals. So yeah, I would say just cold calling. And I think on and why I reached out to you is I need to double down on that now because I'm seeing the ROI is just stupid. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Beautiful, man.
I love it.
Good work.
And for me, what's really clicking, I'll tell you what. Cold calling is starting to click, and now I'm getting a bunch of leads. So I'm feeling really, really good. I got my first cold call deal closing very soon. My pipeline is looking good, and it's starting to turn over in a good way. So that's clicking, and social media is clicking, baby. It is. It's clicking for me. I'm getting a lot of deals through social media. So happy boy. What about you, Noah?
Dude, everything you guys are saying, cold calling, bro. I mean, it's just acquisitions, the whole acquisitions team, man. We're just, oh my goodness, it's deal after deal after deal after deal, man. And so that being said, it's looking like it gets a little tighter when it gets to the dispo end of the game. So I'm gonna need to either get myself in the seat a little more intensely or bring on some more help. But acquisitions there's a lot coming in the top of the funnel right now. So that's it, man. It's clicking. It's all from cold calling. So
nice. Yeah, that's the fun part always is getting a lot of deals and then be like, all right, well now I gotta sell all of them. And like for someone like me that does a lot of novations too, that's maybe 50%, like that cash conversion cycle is longer. So like you could see like a lot pour in and they go out slower, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like as long as they close, they close. I don't give a shit. But that is a very real thing. Like deals just pouring in and them going out like a little slower, especially if like you're virtual or the deal's maybe not a great deal, or if you're doing novations. But I feel you.
I got one more question about your novations, man. Because you say probably 50% novations. Do you prefer flat fee or a good realtor?
No, I prefer a good realtor.
Like that. What a good question, Noah. You sharp.
Great question. And I've gotten that question before. And I always say a good realtor. I'll tell you why. We had one that we got under contract. It was pretty fucked up. Like this thing needs a full rehab, and we got locked up. And the agent was like, "Oof, that's gonna be a tight one. I think you guys will, I'll be able to sell it, but it may be tight." After 2 weeks, she's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this one." And then she says, "Let me make one more call." Okay, she calls people like in her network. Someone that she calls winds up doing a walkthrough, bringing a buyer, and the buyer's moving forward with it, and we'll make 18 grand from it. So like, you're not. That's not happening. That's not happening, right? Like a good realtor that's actually gonna not just fucking list the property in MLS, but do open houses, do social media marketing, send mailers, call their Rolodex and stuff like that. Like that goes a long way.
And how can you find that? How can you find a good realtor that cares? Because statistically, in the last 12 months, 71% of realtors sold 0 houses. Statistically, in the last 12 months, 2.1 million properties were listed. 500 sat on the market for longer than 6 months and didn't sell.
Wow.
500,000, by the way. 500,000.
Whoa.
I trust at this point my transaction coordinator, because she's a realtor herself and she's a licensed contractor. So right? Fucking awesome.
What?
Very nice.
She has a very good feel of, who's going to actually go out and do the work and who's not. So I kind of leave it to her.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nikki, you're heading out?
Brother, I got to run. I got a haircut right now. I'm already 10 minutes late for. Fellas, I got to go.
Man, it was good to see you, Nick. Much love, brother.
It was great to see you. I'm nervous if I get out of here. I don't want to end this.
We'll see. Go ahead.
Hey, we'll
see what happens.
Let's test it. If not, we'll finish these other questions.
Yeah, we're ready for whatever.
Right. Everybody, I'll see you next week. Forgive me. Knock 'em dead. You're in good hands.
All love, Nikki.
Let's see. No,
Oh, we're still live. Let's see. All right, y'all 14 in here. Y'all better not just leave now. Come on now. Shoot, Jordan, how do you feel about AI cold calling systems or just calling systems?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely looked into them. I think the outbound ones they're very cool. I just don't think they're all the way there yet, right? They will be. I just don't think they're all the way there yet. There's a lot of delays, and some of them you could hear like the voice is definitely a bot. I would stay away from it for now, right? And I think maybe even in a few months it could be possible to where it's like you have trust in it. But right now, me personally, I don't have trust in the ones that I've seen in the market. How about you?
100%. There was a small period of time where I tried to build my own AI cold caller. I didn't put too much effort into it. It ended up being more of a distraction. But I've heard of Mamba AI and been within their sales processes. Brandon Narain, if any of you guys know him, Blue Notes Brandon. And it's his AI cold caller, and it's also a CRM, and I'm sure automates follow-ups through high level, all that. But I was never convinced enough. I listened for, I don't know, at least an hour to each one of their call recordings. I'm trying to grill these AI systems, and I just never felt confident enough that it would replace human interaction yet. But, in terms of numbers, if it can make 100,000 calls a day, it's definitely worth it. But that was not what I saw. It still made the same amount of dials as a human on a multi-line dialer. And so I was not convinced.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're trying to build our own right now through Bland AI. But again, like I won't put anything out there until it's something that I would use in my own company. You know what I mean? So until then, we're ripping with Abraham and the Egyptians and the Filipinos and all that shit, dude.
Yeah, let's go, man. And dude, you let me know the moment you have something testable even or decently solid, and I would be glad to, because it's all about the output, man. It makes sense to use a robot if they can just exponentially multiply the output. But if it's not that, whatever.
100%.
Do we work together?
No,
we have our own individual businesses.
Yeah. Is doing your own dispo worth it, or do you think it's smart to focus on acquisitions and outsource dispo? That's a really good question. And I think it's kind of like what you just said, Noah, right? I think especially if you're in the beginning part of your journey, it's not a bad idea to JV and outsource dispo, because a lot of the mistakes that beginners make are they get a deal, they focus on selling the deal, and they completely stop their acquisitions, which is such a big mistake. So whatever you need to do to keep your acquisitions going, if you feel like you can multitask and get both done, great. If you feel like you need to outsource so you can still focus on acquisitions to fill the pipeline, then do that. So really, I think it depends on your bandwidth for sure.
100%, man. There's a different time and place for, I guess, what's more important. I would say doing your own dispo is absolutely worth it. I think it's absolutely worth it. You find your own buyers. You build your own buyer relationships. You then, from there, whenever you close one deal, it makes closing the next one in that market 10 times easier. And so, dude, not only smart to focus on acquisitions and outsource dispo, just depends. Did you get 10 properties under contract when you focused on just acquisitions? Because if you only got like 2 or 3, no, bro, do your own dispo. You might as well. But goodness, it's all about if you're going to make more money. So it depends how many contracts are you getting? How valuable is each contract to you? If you're paying 50% of your deal just to let somebody else dispo it, I don't know. You got to weigh the cost, count the cost yourself. But I like doing your own dispo personally.
Especially depends on, like, dude, if it's a banger deal, like, you should find someone easy. Like, it shouldn't even take that much time, you know?
Yeah, that's right. I think to JV a deal, to sell it, should be a last resort, personally. Yeah, honestly. What are the other IGs?
Noah, drop your IG, man.
And that's Instagram. Yeah, just hit me at the official Noah Clark. As simple as it goes. Official Noah Clark. And Nick's is Nick Wholesale's Houses. And Jordan's is it Jordan Santiago, the Jordan.
Yep.
There we go, man. There we go. Okay. I've tried Mamba. That exactly, the CRM. Would I be better off hiring a VA to call my list?
Did Nick just drop his IG? Did he in the comments?
No. It automatically did it.
Oh, I was gonna say. That's funny. Would I be better off hiring a VA to call my list? Yeah. I mean, listen, it depends if you're texting through that list, but I would still say, dude, hire a VA. Don't call yourself if you got the money. Fucking pay someone $5-6.
Dude, I think he's talking about the AI. The AI.
Yeah, AI is probably not there yet. And it's not like AI is free either. Like, you got to pay AI too. You got to pay. I think the best chance for you to get consistent leads from your list is still to hire a VA over having AI outbound call that list.
100%. Dude, it's simple as this. How much did you spend? How many leads are you getting? And how many are you converting into deals, and how much are you making on those deals? That's ultimately, how much did I put in? How much did I get out? Okay, what does it look like if I did it this way?
Yeah.
So without knowing your exact situation, I don't know, but I can tell you, I looked into it and I said, let's just do what we're doing.
Yeah.
What list are you pulling, Jordan?
We pull a lot of pre-foreclosures, absentee, empty nesters, vacant properties, probates, inheritance. I feel like those are the main ones that we're pulling currently. How about you?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it just sounds like you pulled the list of motivated sellers, and that's exactly what it is, man. There's no, I saw Zach Ginn say this, there's no secret list. There's no just ugly house list of $50,000 deals you're going to be able to just pull, man. So absentee, bro, vacant, all the above. Tired landlords, bought 5 years or before. And you can just toggle with the estimated values, maybe. Make sure that you're not targeting areas you don't want deals in. If you know the bad zip codes, make sure you're not pulling the bad zip codes. It's always better to go skinny and tight with a bunch of lists than just one big wide list, in my opinion.
Yep, agreed.
Dude, Jose, he got suspended and had to wait a whole month. Have you ever? No, I haven't ran into it. I don't send enough text. Jordan, you can talk. I guess. Have you ever heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket?
I have.
That's what I would say here. Cold call, brother. Cold call as well. If you got data, you might as well call it and text it. You can even send mail to it. I don't know mail costs or nothing like that, but
that should be your backup plan. And again, like, if I don't know where you got suspended, I don't know what platform you're using, whether it's like a Go High Level CRM, if it's launch control, if it's smarter contact. I think each one's going to handle that differently. I'm sure you can get another account up and running if you got like a new LLC and stuff like that. But while you're doing all that shit and going through all that, you might as well, like Noah said, cold call. And you pay for the skip tracing, you pay for the list, you pay for the numbers. Don't just wait, right? Still go out and grab leads. Start cold calling in the background. Maybe at the end of the day, put all that other shit together to get a second account up and running for you to do SMS. But in the meantime, call them motherfuckers, dude. They're waiting for your call.
That's right, man. They are. That's the backup plan. Keep going. Use the data you have. Call it, brother.
Yep.
Okay, this is the guy talking about Mamba AI. $300 list was spending $200 on Mamba, but I want a VA. What's the cost look like per month? Here is a question for you. You can look it up. Just say Google ChatGPT. What is a good profit margin for a business? Now, this is like, I want you guys to think literally and realistically with me here. 20-30% is a decent profit margin for any business. Over 50% of businesses that started up this year were not profitable. So 30% profit margin. My father owns a successful business that he's worked in for the last 50 years. And, last month I had like a 17% profit margin, and it was a great month. Yeah. And so that being said, I want you to think about it like this. If you're spending $500 Do you think now wholesaling is a very unique game? Do you think it's realistic to turn 500 into 30,000? Like, just do the math. What is your return on investment have to be for that to happen? Has to be insane. Has to be almost unicorn like. So what I think is, hey, if you're going to invest in something, actually seriously invest some money into it and think, hey, the goal is to 10x this money. So if I'm going to invest, if I want to make $10,000, let's assume I need to spend at least $1,000.
Yep.
So I would say, I think you're going cheap.
Yeah, I think so. $300 listing was spending $200 on Mama, but I want a VA. What's the cost look like per month? I think for a single VA, because especially if you're going VA company, like if you get more callers, sometimes they'll bulk the price down. But if you're getting one single VA, whether it's from a VA company or a individual that you find yourself, you're probably going to be expected to pay somewhere between $4 to even $7 per hour. Usually right now, at least, it's usually going to be $5 to $7 per hour, which at the end of the month, if they're working 40-hour weeks times 4, you're probably looking at somewhere between $800 to $1,000 per month for a caller. That usually doesn't include the list and all that other shit, but just their salary. So again, depends on your budget and stuff like that. Obviously, everyone has different budgets, but that's what you can expect for one caller.
Okay, so he's paying $500 on that, and then $400 on PPL. He's spending $900 a month, and he says he understands. So yeah, think about that. You're spending $900 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think now, dude. Obviously, I guarantee there's people turn $0 into 20,000 in this business. So
Sure.
Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I guess I want you to understand. Hey, if I want to make 10,000, let's think that I at least need to spend 1,000. Let's think that way. But dude, yeah, if you're spending $900 a month, if you have the data, I would get a VA. I would get a VA to call them.
I think maybe splitting that amount up into different marketing channels may be hurting you, right? Because you're spending so little on each one. It may be better for you to just dump all that money into one.
100%. Yeah, I like that. That's exactly it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Zion. But hey, the fact that you're investing and you're trying different things and you're going after it means you will win if you continue to do so. So if you really take this advice and say, okay, I'm not spending enough. I need to do a little more. I need to focus a little more intensely. Dude, you got this, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
100%. Oh, look, one more came in. Orlando said, "What's up, bro? Here's my my Google Voice got shut down because I'm sending out messages to for sale by owners. Do you have something that you would recommend to be able to send out at least?" I think it got cut off, but yeah, someone I know that just happened to as well. Their Google Voice got shut down. It's better if you and their iMessage, like their actual phone. He's like, dude, I can't even send messages or receive messages like in my regular life now. I'm like, oh my God, that must be awful.
What?
But yeah, like if you actually sign up for a phone system, whether that be through like Go High Level, whether that be through a platform like Smartphone, right? You'll be able to blast out and send, if you're sending individual text, way, way, way easier and way more safe where you don't have to worry about that happening. Google Voice, I don't know. I haven't used Google Voice in forever. But if you're looking at Smartphone, and that's SMRT phone.io, if you're looking into, signing up with something like that, you'll be much more safe. Obviously, it's an investment. It's like fucking $50 to $60 a month or something like that. So it's not too much, but that would be my alternative to make sure that you're not getting shut down if you continue sending out those individual text messages.
Yep, 100%. I had used Smartphone before as well for an overseas VA, just needing a number to call and text from, and it worked well. It worked very well. So, goodness, I had never heard of that. Somebody losing their personal phone line from sending text. I was going to say, dude, when I was spamming people, I use my phone.
I know 2 people now. Like one of my good friends that I do business with, I was texting him because he's also an agent. So he has like 4 of my novations listed, and he wasn't getting back to me. And he's like, dude, like, I've just been blasting sellers and I'm not getting any messages. My messages aren't going out. And then someone tweeted it like 2 weeks ago. He's like, hey, does anyone know how to like fix my iMessage? I've been blasting sellers. They reported me, and now my number's all messed up. I'm like, dude, that sounds like a nightmare. So yeah, get like smartphone or something else, but do that, because I think these sellers are reporting and these carriers are catching on, and yeah.
But if they're listing the property for sale, that's FSBO for you guys. That's for sale by owners for you, man. Their property's for sale, but if you make an offer, you're getting reported. So that's why you need to hire a cold caller.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Oh, that's funny, man. Come on. Okay. Yeah, 60 messages a day, and obviously be able to make and receive phone calls from that same number. Sure, I think we're good with that. Yeah, smartphone, SMRT.
Yep. Smartphone.io.
That's a good question. As a beginner, how do you recommend I break down my first wholesale check? Like percentages to marketing, education, pay myself, etc.
That is a good question. Paying yourself. This is a good debate. I didn't pay myself.
No, you don't get that.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay myself at all. Some people are like, oh, well, profit first. Dude, just take it and throw it all back into marketing, right? Just throw it all back into the business. Obviously, if you want to put some aside for taxes, sure. But that should be reinvested into getting that second and third deal now, right? The first deal you hope pays for the second and third deal. That's how you really take off and separate yourself from that $0 mark to making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. So don't pay yourself, dude. Whatever you're doing, I don't know if you have a job or something, don't pay yourself. Take it, put it right back into marketing, lead generation to get your second, third, or fourth deal.
Beautiful, man.
Agree?
Ooh, yeah, it's hard. I mean, give me in order for me to give you the best advice, I would need to know the entire story about your life, what's going on, what your goals are, and how much money you closed in the deal. You know what I mean? So, that being said, make sure marketing comes first. Marketing comes first. You close a deal for $10,000. You're saving at least, give me a quarter of that, bro. Like $2,500, like minimum $2,500 minimum marketing spend monthly. Think that way. I want you to think that way. Also, I'm 25% putting in an account for taxes. At the end of the year, you're going to be happy. You have so many write-offs that you're not going to have to pay that much, unless maybe you do. It just depends, obviously, how much money you make. So taxes, marketing, you don't need to pay yourself. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay your bills. You got to pay your mortgage, whatever it is you got to pay that. You don't need anything nice. Because what's going to be nice is whenever you put that money into marketing and then you 10x it again, and then you can get nicer things. Understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. In terms of education is also just as vital. I personally, every dollar I made went into education until I made enough to where I didn't need the education as bad as I needed the marketing. But the moment I had all the education, then I was able to focus a lot more on the marketing until you reach another point where you're about to grow into a new business, and then you need education again. You know what I'm saying? So, oh goodness, I love that question, man.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah,
great question.
You're not getting ahead of yourself. That's okay, bro. Dude, all right, here's I heard something. Napoleon, he fought in 60 wars, 150 of them. It could have been so wrong. Fought in 60 wars, 150 of them, and every time before they fought, he visualized what it would look like if he lost. So I thought of that like, man, like, we visualize success so much. And it's very good. You need to visualize, okay, when I close my deal, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I guess this just brought me to this thought. We need to visualize, what does it look like? What does the worst case scenario look like? What does it look like if this doesn't work? Because that is what will be burning behind us. That will say, hey, there's no option. There's no slowing down. You can't stop. You have to go or else. And so I like that.
That's powerful, dude.
Yeah.
That's powerful. I like that. That's a good one. Let's see.
Should I run SMS and hire cold callers or just dedicate time to one method since I'm a newbie?
Yeah, if you're a newbie, I would really try to hit one, man. I really would. I would dedicate all to one, try to master one, try to generate some leads and deals from one. And then once you maybe close one or two or three, then you can think about branching off and learning, because that's what it is. Like when you start a new marketing channel, you have to learn it, right? You know what SMS is, but when you start sending SMS, you learn different things. Cold call, same thing. What's the process look like? How quick do I need to hit them? What's that process look like of hitting them as quick as possible? What's my follow-up system look like when they come in and they don't answer? There's a lot of things that when you start a marketing channel, it's not just as simple as starting it, but you got to learn about it as well if you want to do it successfully. So if you're a newbie, I would choose one, find success in it, stay consistent with it, find success in it, and then go to the next.
I agree. I actually could not agree more. And I'm going to give you, here's kind of an analogy to paint the picture. And this is something I learned from a data company I was talking to recently. They said, Noah, the best guys that we work with do one market. Why? They can go so deep into that market that they can perfect their data. They can perfect the comps. They can perfect their offers. They know who's buying what. They know what materials cost. They know everything about that market specifically. And that allows them to go so deep that they just find the 80-20 of the 80-20 of the 80-20. What I mean when I say 80-20 is, what is the 20% of the work that gets you 80% of the results? And they're able to just cut off and trim all the fat and just pinpoint in that market, where is our money being made and where are we going to make it? But those people that, like me, and like multiple others are in multiple markets, it's like, hey, I'm just going to run the numbers based on how I run the numbers on every property. And this is my formula. This is what I can offer. And sometimes you're going to be wrong. Whereas the people that are only in that market will never be wrong. And so if you focus on both, if you try to do SMS and texting or SMS and cold calling right away by yourself, dude, somebody needs to man the SMS all day and somebody needs to call the cold call leads that are coming in. So let's pick one, let's focus on it, and let's make it as good as possible. And then when you're to the point where you just outsource it completely, like cold calling, you get a cold call system in place. I got callers, I got closers, yada, yada. They don't need me anymore. Then you're like, okay, now this foundation has been built. What can we do with SMS to add?
Beautiful.
Or vice versa. So
yeah, beautifully said. 100%. And Zion, yes, we're same time Wednesday, every Wednesday, 1 p.m., baby.
Yep, that's right.
1 p.m.
Hey, man.
That's it.
Jordan, great to talk to you, man. Great to speak with you. We miss Nick. I'm sure he's getting a nice cut. We'll see.
He's getting the fresh cut, bro. He's getting the fresh cut for his seller appointments.
Yeah, let's go, man. Hey, all love, bro.
Yes,
busy day. Let's go close some deals, brother.
Yes, sir. Take care, everyone. See you next week. Let's go.
Sure. See you guys.